Jo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu einer neuen Folge von Genshin Impact. Und wir sind heute dabei, der Bibliothekarin Lisa zu helfen, denn sie hat wohl einige Probleme mit ihrer Arbeit. Und das ist auch der letzte Legendenauftrag, den wir aktuell offen haben. Danach gäbe es noch den von Child, vom Grafen. Allerdings kann ich den nicht starten, weil ich dafür noch eine Vorquest brauche. Aber darum kümmern wir uns, würde ich sagen, wenn wir den abgeschlossen haben mit Lisa.
If you're borrowing a book, please register it in the log. The restricted section is currently not lending any books. Oh, it's you, little cutie. It's so good to see you. More refreshing than a strong cup of tea in the afternoon.
Clearly you're meant to be working, but you don't seem to have your heart in it at all.
I mean, other than Jean, who really works that earnestly anyway?
Andere geben sich auch viel Mühe.
So, did you have something you needed? Or did you just come to see me?
Natürlich habe ich euch vermisst.
Ooh, a smooth talker. Not what I was expecting.
So, Miss Librarian, got any books to recommend?
Recommended books. Sadly, everything I'd personally recommend is all in the restricted section, which we're not currently lending out.
What's with your ominous tone?
Oh, right. Would you be interested in checking out the Devat travel guide? I think it would be quite helpful for you as travelers here.
Ooh, sounds like it could be helpful. Do you think we could take a peek?
I suppose I can try to find you a copy from the list.
Isn't this Lisa's job? What does she mean, I suppose?
Tja.
Oh dear. That's unfortunate. Our copy is currently being borrowed. That said, it is now overdue. Come to think of it, quite a few of our books are now overdue. I really wish people would just return their books on time.
Whoa, is Paimon imagining things, or does the air in here suddenly feel a lot more electrified?
Ich krieg ja Gänsehaut.
Such a pain. I'm going out to bring those unreturned books back. If you'd rather get your hands on that copy of the Tevat travel guide sooner, you'd better come with me.
Lisa seems really scary right now. Paimon thinks it would be best if you answer her.
Ja, natürlich.
You really are such a considerate cutie. Let's see. First, we can go to the souvenir shop. It's called With Wind Comes Glory. So let's meet there shortly.
Alright. Wir sollten, by the way, auch mit dem Auftrag Level 50 erreichen. Vermutlich. Also ich weiß jetzt nicht, die nächste Quest, wenn die 600 gibt, haben wir, glaube ich, Level Up. Bin mir nicht 100% sicher. Aber, glaub schon. Oder vielleicht waren es 800? Jetzt wo ich drüber nachdenken, bin ich mir nicht mehr so sicher. Also sehen Sie dann gleich. Ich meine, ich könnte auch einfach schnell nachschauen. Ich weiß, aber so ist es spannender. Spaßiger. Außerdem geben ja random Chests, die man so findet und so, geben ja manchmal auch Erfahrungen, also von dem her. Maybe kriegen wir sowas noch.
Cutie, you're here. Let's begin, shall we?
Marjorie, wir kommen wegen des Buchs.
Hello, Marjorie. Any exciting
Marjorie.
new items in stock? Why so
So schreibt man doch
surprised?
nicht Marjorie, oder?
Today is such a special day. It's only natural that I'd want a souvenir to remember it by.
Was ist mit dem Buch?
Since we came all this way, why don't we put our official business to one side for a moment? All work and no play makes life terribly mundane.
Well, if it's a souvenir you're after, you're in the right place. I'm sure you'll find something that strikes your fancy, Lisa. Or you could let your new friend pick something out for you. Make it more of an occasion.
Yes, yes, let us pick.
Na dann werde ich mal. Kurze Hosen, zerrissene alte Schriftrolle. Kurze Hosen.
This pair? Soft, puffy, and very comfortable. Certain to make a little girl, well, in this case a woman, look quite adorable. After all, they're the same kind worn by toy dolls. They're practically a badge of cuteness.
Bloomers? I'm sure to attract some strange looks if I dress up like a small child in public. Do you have some strange hobby you're not telling me about?
Alter, ich dachte...
Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Alter, ich dachte, die sind für mich. What the fuck? Nein. Zerrissene alte Schriftrolle.
This is a historical relic retrieved from some ruins by one of the Adventurers Guild. Sure, there's a bit of wear and tear, but this thing in the painting must be well over 1,000 years old. Though it doesn't make much sense to me.
My goodness. This is one of the 3 lost scrolls that make up the Northern Border Wind investigation. What is it doing here?
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Yes.
My. You clearly know a treasure when you see it. This is a work of unparalleled significance for the research of ancient people's understanding of the elements. I will gladly accept it. Goodness, is that the time? Marjorie, one last thing. About the legend of Vanessa.
Oh, so you're a fan of the gallant Lady Vanessa too? Why didn't you say so? I have all sorts of items I could recommend. For example, this lion's tooth pendant with Vanessa's name carved into it. It was once a medal awarded to a knight by the great lady herself.
Ich glaube, Lisa meint das Buch, das du ausgeliehen hast.
Oh my goodness. I do apologize. I got so excited when you mentioned Vanessa. I didn't know that book was overdue, even though I take it with me everywhere. I can't believe I didn't put 2 and 2 together as soon as I saw you here. Here you go.
Well, since you look up to Lady Vanessa so very much, please be more punctual next time.
Yes, Lisa. I will be, Lisa.
Let's go and find the next overdue book.
Alright. Sarah vom Hirschjäger.
Welcome to Good Hunter. Table for 2? 3! Oh, my apologies. Please sit wherever you like, and call me over once you're ready to order. So we're gonna eat first and bring up the book situation later?
Why, of course. The stress of work really takes the pleasure out of eating, don't you think?
Und euch wird ins Essen gespuckt.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Suche eine Speise nach Lisas Geschmack aus.
Why don't you order us something, cutie? I'm ever so curious to know what your tastes are.
Räuchergehöfe. Ich habe keine Ahnung, Mann. Irgendwie könnte ich mir bei der vorstellen, dass sie echt einfach Steak ist.
Good Hunter's signature dish. If it's what you want, I'll try anything once.
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
What?
Warte bitte einen Augenblick. Hä?
What?
Hä? Räuchergeflügel nach Art des Nordens ist es dann wohl.
This seems like the sort of staple bar food you'd find at the tavern. It has an extremely strong flavor, so drinkers love it because they can actually taste it.
You sure? Can't.
Nein. Dann nehmen wir das
Good
Steak.
Hunter.
You sure?
Yes.
Finished ordering? Sit here. Let's dine together.
Jesus Christ, man. Sie hatten viel Spaß beim Essen.
Tender and cooked to perfection. No wonder it's their signature dish. It's a shame I can't have more, but a witch must watch her physique.
I'm so full.
Time is getting on. I suppose I should carry on with this ghastly thing called work. Let's have a little chat with Sarah about her library book.
Would you like to order something else?
No, thank you. We're quite satisfied. But I'm afraid I must ask you about the Boar Princess.
The boar brisket? I'm sorry. I think we took that off the menu. She means the book you borrowed.
Habt ihr es gerade gemerkt, das, was die gesagt haben, das, was hier unten stand, das waren einfach zwei komplett unterschiedliche Sachen. Also, wer auch immer diese Übersetzungen schreibt, versteht entweder kein Englisch oder es ist einfach nur grottenschlecht gemacht.
Oh, of course. I came straight to the restaurant after I borrowed it and completely forgotten that I even had it. I'm so sorry, Lisa. I will bring it to the library myself as soon as I finish work.
Okay then. But make sure you don't forget this time. Right. On to our next stop then, cutie.
I'm cutie.
It's been getting quite
Kappa.
busy.
Donna. Servus.
This is our final call for the day.
Welcome. Couples are our specialty. Let me know what you'd like and I'll wrap them up nicely for you.
Yes. Now, which book was it that has the line, "A date without flowers is a date without romance"?
Hättet ihr gerne einen Strauß Blumen?
Why, it just so happens that I would, my kindest cutie.
Some flowers for Miss Lisa? What would you like?
Uff, Eisnebelblumen.
Mist flowers. Over there in the corner. But don't touch them with your bare hands. You'll get frostbite. You want them? You're sure? What an unusual choice. It's just that Lisa seems to use Electro quite a lot. Things could get a little bit dangerous.
You sure? Can't change again once you make your mind.
Some
Aber dieser Löwenzahn, das ist doch mehr was für Jean. Warum sind die anderen beiden immer
some
Fragezeichen?
flowers for... Dandelions are one of our classics. And a personal favorite of Miss Flora, the shop owner. I know what you're thinking. Most flower shops don't sell dandelions. They're a nuisance to care for. But come to think of it, Miss Flora herself gives people the same impression.
You sure? Can't change again?
Some flowers...
Willst du wissen, was ich denke?
You want my help? I don't know if I have the best taste in flowers. Why don't you go ask Miss Flora, the shop owner? I couldn't help but notice the flower on Miss Lisa's hat, though. I think it's a rose? Some flowers for Miss Lisa?
Rosen.
These roses were bought from a traveling merchant a few days ago. Miss Flora thought maybe someone would like them. This is the only bunch.
You sure? Can't change again once you...
Yes.
I can see you put a lot of thought into this. Have you ever heard of the Witch of Purple Rose before? I thought that after returning to Mondstadt, I wouldn't have the chance to see fresh roses again. This seems like a good sign. Okay, time to get back to business. Donna, do you know why we're here?
Back to business? My business is selling flowers.
Once again, we see a total lack of respect for literature. The Pale Princess and the Six Pygmies. Ring a bell?
Oh, yes. Well, what happened was... Oh no, what am I gonna do?
Scheint nervös zu sein.
I lost the book. A while back, I realized it was almost due, and I was getting ready to bring it back to the library. But I couldn't find it anywhere. I looked for days, but nothing. It's like somebody stole it. It should have been there, on my bedside table, right where I left it.
Uh-oh. Bet Lisa does some crazy things when she gets mad.
I heard that. Well, if it really was stolen, Donna's done nothing wrong. The blame lies with the book thief. And their punishment will be 10 times worse than stealing my book.
Like Paimon said, totally crazy.
Wie finden wir das verlorene Buch wieder?
Oh, don't worry about that. As long as I remain librarian, not a single book will go missing for good. I put a unique elemental marker on each book. Our thief will have left a nice set of clues for us to follow.
When did Lisa start taking her job so seriously? Paimon always thought she was a total slacker.
Hey, sweetie. I've heard your elemental sensitivity is very strong. Why not see what you can do?
Elemental sensitivity? Oh, Paimon's got it! Use your elemental sight to look for clues!
Looking at the elemental traces, it does seem likely that the book was stolen.
So Donna didn't do anything wrong after all.
It's not from the restricted section, so it's hardly a book worth stealing. Whoever wanted this book so badly had a strange fixation indeed.
So, what do we do now?
The elemental traces are very faint, but I can tell that the thief took it beyond the city walls. You must see it too, right, cutie? Let's follow the trail and have a look where our thief was headed, shall we?
Alright. Ja, uns fehlen noch 200 XP. 180.
The elemental traces are strong here, but it seems our thief did not stay for long. The trail keeps going. Let's keep looking.
Oh, da oben sind hier die Jewels. Ah, oh no. Also hier links, glaube ich, sind welche. Aber die können wir dodgen. Okay, dann geht's noch. Dann ist ja halb so weit.
It's further than I thought. Quite the intrepid explorer, our little thief.
Maybe we frightened the turtle back inside his shell.
Irgendwie habe ich das Gefühl, dass es ein Tier gestohlen hat oder so. Kein Mensch. Bin sogar fast sicher. José mit den 6 Fingern? What the hell? I don't care about that. Na gut, da hätte ich mich auch hin teleportieren können. RIP.
It must be nearby. Using elemental sight, you can even detect magic. Follow the flow of magic to find the book.
Ups.
The thief lives inside ruins? Mondstadt people do have some strange quirks.
Please do not jump to such a preposterous conclusion about the living habits of Mondstadt's residents. This seems far more likely to be the work of some none-too-friendly troublemakers.
Der Orden des Abgrunds.
It's like you can read my mind. This is more likely to be the Abyss Order's doing. They do seem to have a way of slipping in and out of places like ghosts, after all. Also, there's an elemental seal at the entrance. It looks like the result of an Abyss mage's magic.
A seal? How are we gonna break it? Is this gonna turn into another huge ordeal?
Not to worry. If you think a little magic can keep me out, think again.
Why is that?
Come on.
Whoa! So this is what Lisa's like when she's hard at work.
Truppenstufe 19 empfohlen. LMAO. Das wird ja immer lächerlicher, aber die Monster sind trotzdem Level 80, von dem her. Doesn't even matter.
It's so much bigger in here than Paimon thought. Do we really have to go all the way inside?
If you
No.
borrow a book, you have to return it. There will be no exceptions.
Was sind die... Oh, Leute, da kann man nicht drauf. Was sind die blauen Dinger da am Rand? What is this? What is this? Oh. Oh, Moment mal. Ich hätte da drauf gemusst, oder was? Nee. Oder doch? Ich weiß es nicht, aber da unten ist auf jeden Fall noch eine Truhe. Aber warum wird es mir als Ziel angezeigt? Lol, was für ein... Wow. Was für ein Prank. Und in 2 Hälften geschnitten. Oh, das war clean. Das war clean. Yeah. Greift die Elektrosensoren an, um sie auf so dann die Vorrichtung zu aktivieren. Moment, das gab's schon mal, ne? Ah ja. Okay. Keine Ahnung, warum das erst nicht funktioniert hat. Oh. Ha. Damn. Naja, wait, what? Ich möchte nur bitte hoch. Ah. Pschuh. Besiege innerhalb von 30 Sekunden alle Schleime. Eine waschechte Challenge. No, die Challenge. Und dann wieder Zeit dazu bekommen. Na gut, aber es spawnen auch neue Schleime dafür, von dem her. Ja, beziehungsweise waren nicht alle 10 von Anfang an da. Es kommt das Gleiche raus. Gott, die Eisgegner sind so fucking nervig in dem Game. Das ist geisteskrank. Tja, Bro. Ohne dein Schild bist du plötzlich nicht mehr so stark. Wie ich es mir dachte, ohne seinen Arm ist er wehrlos.
How did you find this place? It's so well hidden.
I have no interest in finding out where you little rascals hide yourselves away, but I do want my book back. Tell me, how is it that you have the time to conceal your stronghold and apply a magic seal, but not to sign out a library book in the proper manner? You have no respect whatsoever for other people's work.
You just want the book? I was unaware that anyone in Mondstadt was concerned with unearthing the secret hidden inside this book. Who are you?
The librarian, although I believe that should be quite clear already. Return the book. This is an ultimatum.
Since you insist on concealing your identity, I have all the less reason to give you that book. After all, it contains the secret. Huh? What are you doing? Such concentrated elemental power! Please don't!
Nachdem die Serie läuft, von einer Rabattcode durch die starke letzte Resistenzität ohnmächtig. Sie ist so stark.
Naughty boys who don't do what they're told need a little punishment to keep them in line.
Ich habe ihn auch nicht ausreden lassen. Ey, ich habe ihn auch nicht ausreden
This is
lassen.
why I call it troublesome work. We'll just need to find the book ourselves. It should be around here somewhere.
Oh, lol. Nice.
It's the Pale Princess and the Six Pygmies. Paimon remembers that name. Is this the one you were looking for?
That's the one. It's a good thing it isn't damaged. Otherwise...
Otherwise what? Are you telling me you have even more crazy punishments up your sleeve?
I would have probably have needed to dish out a little taste of one of my potions in that case. Then again, as I said, it isn't from the restricted section, which is the only reason I would let the average citizen borrow it in the first place. And it doesn't appear to have any abnormal elemental properties, save for the markings I put on it.
Yeah, it seems like just an average storybook.
Machen wir die Ordnungsabkunft
As far as my
dann.
duties as a librarian go, my troublesome work is finished. Since this book has piqued your interest, why don't I let you borrow it?
Und wann läuft die Frist ab?
There's no time limit for you. I will register you as custodian rather than borrower. This is an exclusive privilege reserved for trusted citizens only.
Exclusive privilege? Why does Paimon feel this is just your sneaky way of offloading your troublesome work onto someone else?
Excuse me, are you in some way dissatisfied with my work?
Auf keinen Fall.
Good. You're amenable to reason then. I do wish I could keep you by my side as my personal assistant. My work here is done. I'm going back. Don't forget to register at the library when you have a spare moment.
Ja. Wir haben sogar so einen Splitter bekommen, nice. Die kriegt man doch recht selten bei einer Quest. Wobei die auch pretty useless sind. Ich meine, es ist nur der erste von 4 Rängen, dieser Splitter. Das heißt, für den letzten Rang bräuchte man einige davon. So. Ja, achso, wobei, meinte ich würde sagen, für heute reicht das auf jeden Fall. Danke fürs Einschalten. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Würde mich über ein Like, Kommentar und Abo von euch freuen. Macht's gut rein. Ciao, ciao.